Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I'm sorry, can you hear me, Phil?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, this is Mike. I'm calling from Bob Fitzgerald's office. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Good, good. The actual reason I was giving you a call, Bob wanted me to reach out to you. Bob is a former Mike Ferry trainer and coach. He runs our prospecting company, and we're an inside sales team, and we prospect for sale by owners and expired listings, and we're getting listings for several of the top listing agents in the country. I'm looking for an agent to work with in your market. Do you work with FSBOs and expireds?
Yeah, we do. But did you say you're with the Bob Fitzgerald organization?
No, I'm with Bob Fitzgerald's office.
Isn't that the same thing?
Well, the prospecting company, you're correct, yes.
It's the same company, like Bob Fitzgerald in Rochester, that enterprise, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I've asked to not be contacted because we think you guys are kind of like, not good people to do business with.
Oh, why would you say that?
Well, because your Better Business Bureau rating's an F, and the Facebook groups all say that, it's kind of like a scam and people lose money and stuff like that.
Right, and I want to take a step back. Did you see that 2020 Dateline episode that was on 2 weeks ago about the Better Business Bureau being extortion? How they're extorting companies for better ratings? Did you catch that at all?
I didn't, and I suppose that if that were just the only thing, that I wouldn't put a lot of stock in it. But in general, I've kind of been guided pretty accurately by the Better Business Bureau the past 20 or so years in the industry.
Do you shop at Walmart at all?
No, not really. But here's the thing. This isn't about the Better Business Bureau or Walmart. All the Facebook groups all say, when Bob Fitzgerald's brought up, that it's a scam, that it's a waste of money. And I don't know if it was you I spoke with, but the last time I talked to someone there, I asked them to not call me anymore. I keep getting calls, and the guy was rude, and he hung up on me.
Oh, geez. Well, there's a reason you keep coming up on our list, because we only target the top 10% of agents in the market, because those are the agents that we know that can close more than a door. Now, let me just ask you a question, and I promise you I'll put you on my do not call list. Are there agents in your office that can't take a listing to save their life, basically?
Well, here's the thing. We have a good company. I'm sure if you know all about my firm, you'll know that, we're a pretty good firm. But I really don't think you're the answer to my agents who are trying to improve. I think you'd only harm them.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's terrible. I'm sorry you got that misconception about us, but we're not going to get legally extorted by the Better Business Bureau. So that's a small handful of business we actually do. The thing with our company, since we have the guarantee, since we sell guaranteed closed transactions, of course, we're going to get a handful of agents that aren't good agents. We know that 1 out of 3 agents last more than 3 years, and out of 12 million agents in the country, only about 95% of the work is done by 5% of the agents. So there's agents out there that can scrounge up $5,000 for a guaranteed 10 closings that don't know how to close the door. And when you fail at something, you don't want to ever blame yourself. You want to blame someone else. So of course there's bad online reviews for people that didn't know how to take a listing. But you're right. I mean, if you don't know how to take a listing, it's definitely not a good situation and definitely not a good program for you. But do you know how to walk in, overcome objections, and take listings with people that are motivated and want to hear your presentation?
I got to tell you, that all sounds like fine, and the close the door thing is kind of a cute thing the first 2 or 3 times you used it. But I really would prefer, based on the information from my colleagues that I've seen repeatedly everywhere that I've investigated, I've literally found no one that likes you guys. And I'd really like to just be put on your do not call list for real so that I don't have to hear from you anymore. I've been asking this on and off, since these calls started like years ago. I'd really just prefer not to be called.
Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, you could even come down to our offices. We're in New York with you, and see that we're not a scam. But I understand, Philip. I'll put you on my do not call list, okay?
Thank you so much.
No problem.